So try it again. Started me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Bronc. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi Stadium. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And we're off from Levi Stadium. On the return, here's Jones. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Thought for a second he might have had the first, but still a little bit of work to do here on 2nd down.
Green.
From the 34. That's him on the quick hitter. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. We got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Play action now. Purdy. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete. Latham was looking for Brandon Ayuk. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Murray. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Into the hands of Dulcet. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully. And the tight end is an officiator.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by Jair Brown.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals go up 6-0 here in the first. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. From the 28. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
On third down, Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On the ground, this is Isaac Orindo. Inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Isaac Orindo with the touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Now Murray on the play fake. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. That one intended for Trey McBride. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Again, it's Murray to throw. There's a screen to Benson. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First and 10, Murray. Finds Benson out of the... Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out! And this is picked up by the 49ers! And the return finally over as they take the fumble into enemy territory.
What do defenses preach all the time? Scoop and score, scoop and score, scoop and score. Well, that was an amazing scoop. It was nearly a score after a huge return on that fumble.
Pretty throwing here on first. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. And that one intended for Brandon Ayuk. So it'll be second down. Now give, it's McCaffrey headed right. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Ayuk makes the catch. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with first and goal.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Looking out of the gun, it's Purdy. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
First and goal, you take a sack. I got nothing good to say about that. So let me flip it over on the other side where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put a whole lot more pressure on that offense to respond.
And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. He got maybe a yard there, so long 3rd and goal coming up.
This is maybe one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Third and goal, Purdy. He brings it in. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
His kick is no good.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Johnson now on the return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Here's Murray. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And that'll bring up second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's fallen down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
From the gun is Purdy. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. And it's the 49ers. With it, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw, Purdy. Pass brought in by Jennings. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Jennings. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Cardinals are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there.
He's got it inside the 25. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals tie it in the final minute of the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Looking looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1 play in, and already they're close to midfield. Purdy on first down. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Another try following the sack. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. That one intended for Brandon Ayuk. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
It's his running back. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
First down throw by Purdy. He puts some power on a deep one left. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers push their lead to 6. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Johnson on the return. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Play action now, Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
All right, here we go. Second down. Trying again, following the sack. Has a man on target to Johnson. He's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Get set, get set.
Shotgun handoff to Garindo. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. It's Baron Browning who makes the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down, Purdy to throw. Gets him on the out route. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They stick with McCaffrey. Oh, he's denied the first, but not by much. This play gets down to the 42-yard line. 7th play in the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Purdy throwing here. Kittle makes the catch. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Like they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, McCaffrey. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Purdy a quick throw, complete. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
They're going for this. Thinking touchdown, obviously, but they could also get a 1st down. Looking to throw. The back grabs it. close game. They needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of the target.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer. Extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Come on.
Second and 10 now. Murray to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action now. Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on these stud tight ends, that's big time.
Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A gain of 2 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Short pass brought in. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Good offenses. Kate, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Benson on first and 10. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
From the gun, it's Murray. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Ryan Stonehouse in punt formation.
And that boot will instead be what starts our 4th quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Down behind the line of
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Bails out of the pocket quick. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On second down, Robinson. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that they love to feed themselves on the field, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Fullback trying to power it across. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers push the lead to 20. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. On the return, here's Jones. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now begin this drive with Benson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Second down at the 28-yard line.
Here's second and 11. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. And the 49ers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
First carry here for Jordan James. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. In with James. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be third down. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Third and long, Purdy. Dumps off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers nearing their second win of the campaign. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Trying to find Trey McBride. And it's going to be 2nd down.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Off the play action. Here's Murray. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
Kid, I talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Christian McCaffrey on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at complete